Let's now take you to the counties, and nominated Senator Gloria Orwoba has said that the reasons 100 million shillings allocated by government towards addressing gender-based violence should be used prudently.
Speaking on Monday in Nairobi, Orwoba emphasized the need to restructure how GBV cases are handled in the country.
Timothy Kipnusu with stories making headlines across the counties.
The senator argues that revamping gender desks with trained personnel, strengthening gender courts to expedite cases, and introducing legislation to cap case duration at 6 months will address the rising cases of gender-based violence in the country.
If we cannot have perpetrators brought to book, if we cannot have convictions, for instance, because it's been very difficult to have convictions, because we have an issue of the chain of, when you're having the investigations, there's an issue of even evidence collection, particularly on matters of sexual harassment and things like that. So these are the issues because if you have more people who are being convicted, then naturally there will be a behavioral change, because society will understand if you do this, then you are going to be arrested, then within 6 months you are going to be in prison. So, and if we focused on that first, then we can come later to talk about the advocacy and now having those conversations.
Also, education stakeholders from the port city of Mombasa have attributed last year's improved KCSE performance to the Mombasa County Elimu Fund.
Mombasa County imechukua initiative ya No Child Left Behind. Tunatoa basari kwa wanafunzi kama hawa. Wanafunzi wanaoshiriki mentorship pia ilikuwa tunawalipa, walimu wao pia ilikuwa tunawalipa.
The number of students going to university last year were 27. It has gone up to 48 through these efforts. So we appreciate this, and we believe the school will even go higher in the coming year.
In the meantime, the residents of Kagumo Town in Kirinyaga, Central Kirinyaga County, have raised concerns over poor waste management in the town by the county government. The irate residents revealed that the uncollected garbage had been piling up on the road reserves in residential, causing havoc.
Sasa tunaonelea ni vizuri serikali tufikirie vile tunaweza faidika kutokana na haya mashinda, kwa sababu wengi wetu tumepata shida, tumegonjeka.
Kuja utupalie miti hapa, ama tutafute miti tupande, ndipata tuwe tunatengeneza hapa iwe kama jivaji ya Kagumo jivaji.
Meanwhile, the Kakamega County Health Department, in collaboration with the Jacaranda organization, has officially launched the construction of a delivery room and completed the construction of an operating theatre at level 4 Matungu Hospital. The project is aimed at reducing the long journeys that expectant mothers have to make to seek maternity services.
Tunapoongelea mambo ya SHA na tupate kwamba watu wengi hawana vitambulisho, basi hata ile huduma wanataka kusaidiwa kwa kutibiwa bure inakuwa changamoto.
With this particular collaboration between the county government and Jacaranda, we hope to give Matungu people the best services possible. And the government now says it's ready to receive more than 700,000 students who sat for the 2024 KCSE exams into Technical and Vocational Education and Training TVET. TVET Principal Secretary Dr. Esther Thara Moria says they have provided training to sensitize the deans of national TVET universities on the use of the e-citizen network at the National Technical and Vocational Education and Training University of Kabete.
TVET is the other alternative, and if anything, I dare say, the better alternative. Because in TVET, we are going to train you on how to get things done. The people who want to interview people in our industries, ask our industries. They want to ask you, what can you do? Nobody is going to ask you about your certificates now. They are interested in what you can do.
Finally, hundreds of youth turned up at the Nyeri National Polytechnic on Monday to try out their luck in securing employment opportunities in the construction sector in the United Arab Emirates.
Kenya, finding a job imekuwa very hard, so nimeona it's good nikuja nijaribu.
Wale watu wanaona ni kama scam, lakini kujaribu ni mzuri.
They are not assessing the papers or your education papers, but basically what they are looking for is technical capability.
Timothy Kipnusu for Prime Edition.